Hello. I'm so glad that you're here. I am still at a conference for adult education instructors, GED, HiSET instructors in Nashville. I know it looks like I'm not in Nashville. It looks like I'm in some tropical place, which I'm inside, and it's kind of tropical. But yesterday I did a live video where we talked about different reading strategies that I've learned. And so today I want to share with you some math strategies that I have learned. Before we get started, comment down below and tell me, where are you watching this from? As I said, I'm in Nashville, but where are you, y'all? Okay, so a couple things on the math test. I want to remind you that 55, that's a 5% of the math test is algebraic reasoning. So if you're one of those people that doesn't really like algebra, then you've got to change your mindset. You've got to learn to, okay, algebra is not so bad. It's really going to help me achieve my goals, help me to earn my GED or my HiSET, and I can do this, okay? Because 55% of the math test is algebra. And then 45% is quantitative problem solving. So, friends, we really have to be able to do word problems on that math test, okay? So, a couple of things that I want to walk you through. Vocabulary, right? So, again, we're just focusing on math. But you've got to really understand the math vocabulary. So, when they say sum, what does that mean? Right? It means add it together, right? If you can understand different wording in math, like what is a rhombus? A rhombus is a diamond shape, right? So I have this silly thing, so I'm like, oh, okay. I look at somebody's rhombus, and I look at somebody's like diamond ring, and I'm like, holy rhombus, that's a big diamond, right? So think about rhombus means diamond, okay? You've got to understand what like a parallelogram means and different math terms. If you know those, then you'll do better on the math test, because when you get to the problems, you'll be able to know what they're talking about, right? Okay, let's see here. Have you ever used Quizlet? Comment below and tell me, have you ever used Quizlet? It's a great way to practice those math terms, because you really want to make sure that you just practice. And Quizlet is a great thing. Also, maybe writing in a math journal is another good thing. Let's see here. Whoops, I don't want my computer to fall. Okay, let's see here. Draw lives where we do math class live. I'll make sure I do this even more. But when you have a word problem, I want to make sure that you're writing with the word problem, okay? Somebody with two suitcases is passing me. I don't know if you can hear that loud rumble, or look, there's a waterfall in the background, so sorry about the background. But draw it out and figure it out. So maybe it should be read, draw, write, figure. That doesn't quite have the same little attune to it, though. And so sometimes, if you don't do well with math, just draw. And remember, you don't have to draw fancy things. I mean, it's a time test. You're just going to draw a quick little picture so that it makes it easier for your brain to understand. Okay, remember, how long do you have for each question? Like a minute to 2 minutes, right? So it's really not a lot of time, but you've got to practice. But here's something, you might not like me for saying this, but mental math is faster than a calculator, right? So let me ask you, what is 8 times 8? So comment below and tell me, what is 8 times 8? 8 and 8 dropped on the floor. Pick it up. Now it's 64. Yes. So if you can know your facts, you'll be able to do things much more quickly. Okay. Amar, I'm so glad that you're here. You're asking, what should you focus on for GED math? This is what you need. So no, it's 64. Okay. One more test and then you're finished. Woo woo. Ms. Munchie 46 eats. I'm so excited for you. Definitely let me know once you pass the actual test. Oh, I'm so excited for you. I'm over here celebrating. Okay, so I have a quote for you. This comes from Bruce Lee. Okay, so he says, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Okay, so, oh, I meant to have my phone out. There's an app I want to show you. Give me a second. I have my backpack on my lap, and I have my computer on my backpack, so that's why it's a little wiggly. Okay, I want to show you this app. I've never seen it before, but it's called Smart Math. Okay, it looks just like this. It's free unless you choose where it says improve learning with AI. Don't do that. It's going to cost you money. But it's going to be a great way for you to practice your math, right? You don't need to know fancy numbers, big numbers, but you really want to make sure you can quickly add and subtract your basic numbers and multiplication, 0 through 10, division. Make sure you know how to do that. So like here I just clicked the multiplication number, and I'm going to go like 7 through 12, and it'll take me there. Okay, 7 times 7, right? So Kevin and Devin stood in a line. 7 times 7 is